After listening to O'Shea Duke Jackson on his take of the Shannon Sharpe situation, saying that white women are the devil, pretty much, he didn't say that verbatim, but the fact that he's saying that white women can pretty much be the bane of the existence to black men and you should go back to black women, I'm going to be real here. As a woman, as a black woman, women are survivalists at the end of the day. They're going to do everything they can to survive, not just for themselves, but also for their kids. They don't care who you are. They don't care what they have to do to get that bag, to make sure that they get whatever lifestyle they want or what their kids need. It doesn't matter what color they are. Now, I know that pro-blacks want to go on to white women or anybody that's outside black saying that they're the devil and they're the ones that's going to take black men down. But the one thing that's taking black men down is the fact that they're not looking at the people they sleep with. Instead of getting to know these people, they are quick to get into bed with them because of status, because of who they are. And guess what happens? They get burnt. Not in that case. Not in the case that you probably thinking, but in the case of where your finances get taken from you, the fact you go to jail, you get pretty much robbed of everything that you ever worked hard for. And whose fault is that? It's the person. Shannon Sharpe needs to be a little bit more aware of who he chooses to have next to him, whether it's being intimate or whether it's actually being a girlfriend or even a potential wife. You have to pay attention to that. It doesn't matter what color they are, because there are some people who actually do have a lot in common with people outside their race. You might meet somebody that you just click with and they might not be black and you're black. They're probably not black and you're black. They're probably biracial. Who knows? The fact is, as long as you're able to click with that person and you get to know that person and it works, it works. It has nothing to do with color. The pro-blacks need to understand that. And yeah, I heard Dr. Umar's response on that crap, and I'm not even getting into him. But the fact is that Shannon Sharpe needs to be a lot more aware of who he has next to him. And I know he's 50, and it looks great to have a 20-year-old on your arm, but we are living in different times. They're going to rob you blind if you're not careful. And it's not just because they're white. Shannon Sharpe needs to be aware of what he's doing. He needs to be aware of who he is with. He needs to be aware of who he is intimate with. And make sure that you got the best person in your circle. And it's got nothing to do with color. Women are survivalists at the end of the day, and they're going to do whatever they can to survive.